Ghosts. People have chased them their whole lives. There is no hard evidence of their existence. Our job is to find that evidence, to uncover the mystery beyond the grave, and the things that cannot be explained. We know that there are the normal, the abnormal, and then there's the paranormal.
Some things you need to know, the difference between, for instance, a spirit, which is a dead person who's passed on, and a demon, which is an evil spirit. It's not a human being.
Well, as a former psychologist, Kevin, the reason he came back as a ghost is because he probably left something unfinished, right? So I just want to delve into Kevin just a little bit. Kevin O'Brien was a former patient of mine, and I wouldn't say he's disturbed. He just has a lot of stuff bottled in, right? And I guess there's just that one day, that one moment where he had just exploded, and that's why he killed his family. So we're just gonna go into, yeah, he killed his mom, he killed his dad, he killed his brother, sister.
Hi, I'm Eric McCallum.
I'm John Castro.
I'm Nick Castro.
And here today we're going to be doing ghost hunting, and we're going to investigate the O'Brien house and the murders that happened there.
It's a very interesting case because they haven't been able to find the bodies, except of Kevin. And, it's very sad. And, the story goes is that, he went a little off the side and he murdered his whole family.
Whoa, might be his. Yeah, could be his.
Isn't that in the article? It mentions that.
Yeah, one of the gloves were missing.
Could be anyone's, but no one has ever been here since the murder. This used to be a trail for families, and ever since the murder,
yeah, no one comes down here anymore.
No one comes down here anymore. Well, I wouldn't. And this is actually the end of the state line, so after we go into the woods, there's nobody for really miles. This is the ideal place to hang out if you don't want to be found.
Alright, so now we're heading back to the next spot, other part of the park. Alright, here we are.
No, it's down here.
But we just got near the park.
Basically, if, say, you're an investigator and you want to make communication, first you need to know what you're dealing with. It depends on what your location is. Using a Ouija boards and, basically having a seance, though, you use a Ouija boards at sleepovers and stuff, can actually be dangerous because you don't know what you're doing. You're actually opening up a gateway to the paranormal. You need to know what you're dealing with. It can be very dangerous, and a lot of uncontrollable paranormal activity is started by just simple things like messing around like that.
There really are ghosts, and they really do try to talk to you. But the evidence that we found just proves that there are ghosts. Alright, this is the camera that we're gonna leave here at night, and we're gonna see if we can catch some extraterrestrial, kind of ghost stuff, And just point over here. This is our focus, really, because John found it to be high activity on his scanner. So we're just going to leave it here overnight, and we're going to figure out if anything happens. So let's do this.
Alright, setting up the shot now because it got a little loose right before we leave. Alright.
John, careful.
Alright guys, let's go. The ghost camp set up.
Alright, I gotta get to the car.
Alright guys, let's go.
A safe way to communicate would actually be to have a professional, a psychic or a medium, come to your house and actually have a seance with them. But I would definitely not recommend anyone just, having a Ouija board by themselves and try to do that.
The way he killed his baby sister, he kind of took her out into this little clearing, right? And he killed her there alone. We have to figure out why he would do that. That little clearing that he was in, right? That was a former place of his. It was a place of comfort for him. would he take his little sister there?
Whoa, what happened to the camera? Something must have happened last night.
Is it still running?
Yeah, it's still running.
Alright, let's
take it back to the lab.
Alright, I'll check it out.
As maybe you're in a bad situation, maybe things are getting a little hectic, some things you could do to prevent, for instance, salt, for some reason, acts as a spirit repellent and can be used if you're ever in a situation where, you know, the activity is too hot. Also, you can have a house blessing, exorcisms, basically all done by an ordained priest.
Nah, I've known Kevin. He's a pretty bright child. He was a good kid. He was genuinely a good kid. I didn't see that many problems with him. And going through school, all that stuff, he was all right. I don't know why he would just up and explode like that. But if it is most certainly him as a ghost, I'm quite certain it is a ghost, actually. I'm quite certain it's him. But he came back for a reason.
Yeah.
What happened?
We went through the trail and it's clear for like another mile. Like, how could we not see him? We didn't see him. And we have cameras everywhere. Like,
I know, we're lucky that we got one of them.
you
got him.
got him on this one?
Yeah, we got
Another
him on this one.
All right. He was right here. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna go check and see if any of the other cameras got him. I'm gonna go get my hat.
I don't know what could have happened to make him into a complete monster, a psychopath that would kill his family. Kevin was my patient, right? I was taking care of him. He was my patient, and I made sure that I could have been the best doctor I could be. It was.
But yeah, definitely don't mess around with this stuff. If you don't believe, that's one thing, but it's a totally different thing if you're gonna mess around and open doors to the paranormal. So know what you're dealing with, and that's basically all you need.